Alrighty, fellow heroes, welcome. Um, you are back, obviously. Thank you for tuning in. This is Mythology 1. This is our 15th week of the semester and our 5th week of remote learning. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for joining in. My office hours are from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday. You guys know this already. There is my email in case you have any questions. You guys know the drill at this point. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying positive and optimistic during this time. Some celebrations for me. Um, Probably nothing you guys haven't heard before. I've just continued to run outside, enjoy the weather. I hear it's supposed to get like into the 80s this week, which will be super nice. And I get my dog here in a just a little over a week and a half. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. May 7th is when I pick him up, so that'll be super duper exciting. Maybe I'll post a picture when I do on the Google Classroom. I know some of you guys have asked, but we'll see. I probably will. I hope you guys are having some celebrations and remaining positive during this time as well. The breakdown for remote learning, you guys know the drill. We operate on a weekly basis. Each week we have the slides uploaded with the learning targets, the assignments, and the lessons. I also upload the video walkthrough where I break down everything. Usually there would be 2 to 3 assignments due each week. It's going to look a little different this week, and you'll find out why in just a moment. And there's my email in case you have any questions or need an extension for anything. If you need help, whatever the case may be, just shoot me an email. As you guys know, I'm just an email away. We are approaching the end of our time. If you haven't found out yet, I know the school sent out something to all your parents, but this week is the last week that teachers are implementing any new material or content. So basically that means that the time frame in May would be for you guys to kind of just improve your grades, get caught up, make up anything that you didn't have the chance to get around to or forgot. Maybe you want to redo some things. Those options are for you in this class as well. But this week will be the last thing that you are given to complete, essentially. And it will be in the form of this hero's journey personal narrative writing assignment. I'll explain what that is here in just a moment. Really, before we start that though, we're going to recap the hero's journey and things like that because it obviously will connect to that narrative writing. So we're going to review the qualities and traits of a hero, review the concept of the hero's journey, and write a personal narrative related to your own hero's journey. If you are with me, shake your head. Alrighty, so in the Clash of the Gods for Hercules, some of these ideas were pointed out. But remember, a hero is one who exhibits special strength, courage, or ability in a certain way. And though they have this extraordinary ability or abilities, they are flawed in many ways as well. We've learned that in ancient Greece, a lot of these characters had a flaw of excessive pride or being so cocky or arrogant that it ultimately led to their downfall. In a fancy term, this is known as hubris. We also learned, however, though, that a Greek hero must suffer and sacrifice more than everyone else. And obviously, extraordinary heroes do extraordinary things. Therefore, that requires them to kind of suffer in extraordinary ways as well and sacrifice in extraordinary ways, in ways that normal people would not. And so I think about like nurses, firefighters, police officers, these types of people in my book are heroes. They are sacrificing in ways that are unique that a lot of us don't sacrifice. They have a special strength or courage, I would say, definitely, It's pretty courageous to be a nurse during this time. It's pretty courageous to be a police officer at all times, and firefighters as well. So there are obviously more heroes in my book than just those three professions. I think we all have our own heroic traits as well. We're all unique and have our own special abilities. Um, Whether you think you do or not, you do. And it's just all about untapping what that special ability is for us. And one way that we do that, obviously, is through this concept of the hero's journey. So you are a hero, whether you believe it or not. And you're my hero. Look at cute little cat from Shrek. So adorable. Spider-Man, my favorite superhero. Just a beautiful painting right there. Um, Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So there's a brief little article here that you click, and it says, we are superheroes. We are all heroes. According to the scholars, we all fit the archetype of a hero, making us heroes. You can read the whole thing. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to read this first section right here. It says, what is a hero? I watched a high school English teacher ask her freshmen last week. The answers ranged from a demigod. He knew this was the intro to the Odyssey, so he was trying to sound smart, to Superman. Yet all the answers involved a fictional character. And as I sat there and observed, I tried to think of what a hero meant to me, and for some reason, none of those fictional characters came up. Instead, they were real-life people or characters in TV shows that played human roles. As the class continued, the students were asked to describe their chosen hero using the archetype of a hero. Each of the fictional heroes fit, and so did my normal people. However, it is when the teacher went through the different unique requirements needed to be an archetypal hero that I realized we are all heroes. The article then goes in to talk about the hero's journey. Their steps are a little differently labeled than what we've looked at, but the concept is similar and reflective of Joseph Campbell's idea of the hero's journey, the one that we have studied. Also on this slide is this link here that shows you this, kind of just a background on what the hero's journey is, as well as the 12 steps with the descriptions for those. You guys demonstrated your understanding with those already through the film activity, and explaining how it fit with Hercules and Jason. So I'm not going to go over this all too much right now, because I think we do have a solid understanding of it. The second page then is just a visual diagram about what the hero's journey is. One thing I really liked in this article, though, however, was that this observer in this scenario says that she realized we are all heroes, and the way that she found heroes was through just normal people. Yes, we are normal people, but we are all unique and we are all heroic and have heroic qualities, which leads me to the hero's journey, personal narrative writing. So, you guys, to end our time together, we will be writing our own personal narrative related to our own unique hero's journey. The assignment is hyperlinked here. Do type your narratives on a separate Google Doc and turn it into Google Classroom to the assignment labeled Hero's Journey, Personal Narrative Writing. This is the last thing I'm giving you guys. It's very hard to make this video, if I'm being quite frank, because I just know our time is approaching an end. I'm so proud of what you guys have said and done this time, this whole year. This remote learning process has been hard on everybody, and some of you guys have addressed that to me with some classes that you're struggling in, but I know you guys have done a great job, and what you're doing matters. So thank you guys for giving me your all. I think about like how I would act and how I would behave and what my work ethic would look like if I was in high school during this time. And I think a lot of you guys exceed kind of where I would be. So I am super appreciative of that. I'm always here for you guys if you need to reach out in any way. You guys know I'm here. Um, just give me an email. Though our time is ending, that doesn't mean that our communication needs to end. I'm always going to be here. even in the summer, just shoot me an email. I've had a lot of kids do that before. Um, I look forward to that, and oftentimes during those boring summer days, those are the highlights of the day. So please do that. Stepping off my soapbox, going back to the assignment, you click it right here and it will pull up this Hero's Journey Personal Narrative Writing. And the prompt says that we are all on a unique hero quest and have narratives or stories of our own in this life, each in our own way. Your assignment is to write a personal narrative piece about your own life so far, or focus on one specific big event in your life and incorporate the various elements that we have studied in class. This is like general plot points, connections, or themes to myths we have read. Your narrative should have a strong beginning, middle, and end, and generally follow the format of the hero's journey. Your journey may not be completed, obviously, so for the parts that have not happened yet, write about how you envision your journey to unfold. You can write in any point of view you would like, first person, second person, third person. I have some ways to kind of get you started here. Make sure it's at least a page in length. You can obviously write more. This is purposely open-ended because I want you guys to write something that is unique to you. Some starting points are sharing a pivotal moment in your life that led you on your hero's journey. Reflect on your life now and how you have been doing on your own heroic quest. Discuss any challenges or obstacles you have faced on your hero's journey and how you have or are going to overcome those obstacles. And you can tie your life back to a pivotal theme or lesson presented in one of the myths, singular or plural, that we have read this year. I'm going to be the only one who reads this, so please be open and feel free to just write whatever comes to your heart and mind. Like I said, please submit your responses on a separate Google Doc. And this is the last thing, you guys, that you are going to do for me all year. So give me all you have. Make it purposeful and make it worth your while. Don't just try to breeze through it and be done, but make something that you're proud to walk out of the door with, so to speak. If you have questions on it, please, just to reach out. I am right here. Main at D51 Schools. I want to reiterate, since this is the last thing that we're doing, that doesn't mean that when you are done, you don't have to communicate. I mean, you can be done, but if you want to improve your grades still after this time, please do. This time is a gift that you can never have enough of. So use this time to kind of get caught up and do those things that you need to do. But this assignment, this personal narrative writing, is the last thing that you will be assigned. That's what I'm saying. So if you have questions on it, please, please, please let me know. And that is it for me, you guys. This is a short video this week. This is probably the last video that I'm going to make. I hope you guys enjoyed the year together, the semester. I truly am saddened that it ended shortly. I had way more things planned for us to do. We were going to look at some more heroes myths and do some more creative works, things that other classes have really enjoyed. So I'm saddened that you guys didn't get to do those and be a part of that, but I know that it's what is needed right now. So I hope you guys just have appreciated our time. There's always something special about all my classes, and I wrote something to you guys in the little announcement last week. It was unique and catered just to your class. So I do hope you guys got something useful out of this class. I hope you came in and felt comfortable and excited to learn something about Greek mythology, things that you may never have heard of before, never found importance with. I hope you do now, and I hope you had fun. You are loved. You are already deeply missed. and I hope that you keep in contact with me. So that is it. Be safe, be smart, make your parental guardians proud, and as always, go forth and conquer.